It's spring training baseball and Bryce Harper is up to bat. This is Harper's last game before he heads out to play for Team USA, and Harper's going to start off by taking that pitch high for a ball. He's going to take that pitch for a strike. Then he takes another pitch upstairs so the count goes to 2-1. And this is really interesting because we did not see this much from Harper last year. Here's a crazy stat for you. Of all players in Major League Baseball last year, Harper saw the absolute lowest amount of pitches in the zone, only 43%. And that number actually dropped in the playoffs. He only saw 39% of pitches in the zone, and clearly he didn't have as good of a year last year as he wanted. And a big part of the problem was that he kept swinging at those pitches outside of the zone, as we can see here. His chase and his whiff rate went up, and despite seeing more balls than ever, his walk rate did not increase at all. So as Harper's going into 2026, he's trying to fix that problem by being a little bit more selective at the plate, which we can see so far in this at-bat. So on the next pitch, he's going to foul that back 2-2, but that one was right down the middle. Great pitch to swing at. And what's Harper going to do 2-2 here? He's going to take this pitch up at the hands, and then he watches that pitch outside for ball 4. Bryce Harper draws the walk. So now we know Harper's approach, and he's going to bring that with him into his final at-bat of the day versus Connor Seabold. And what do you think Harper's going to do here? Again, he's going to take that first pitch high for ball 1, and he's going to take a changeup there for a strike. Now, as Harper's been taking all these pitches, he's been getting a great look at these pitch shapes, and he definitely just got a great look at that changeup there. We can see him sizing that pitch up, and he says, okay, I see that changeup. I see it now. So what do you think Seabold's going to throw here? 1-1, and boom, Harper hits that way back, and it's out of here. Bryce Harper knocks that one out of the park, and he takes a very slow trot around the bases. He is not in a hurry. And I mean, really, it seems like Harper wasn't even trying to hit a home run here. We can see Seabold did throw him that changeup again, basically right in the same spot, and Harper just tosses his bat at it. I mean, that is barely a full swing. And the stats really back that up as well. As we can see here, Harper hit 27 home runs last year. The lowest exit velocity on any of those home runs was 98 miles an hour. This one was hit 93.8. So easily his quote-unquote lightest home run of the year. And not only that, but this would have been the second lowest home run by exit velo out of all hitters in 2025. Literally only Bob Seymour averaged a lower amount with 93.4. So let's take a look at the side-by-side here. This is Harper's regular swing versus this spring training one. It's not a crazy difference, but we can see Harper is just putting a little extra oomph on his regular swing. And one more stat for you, speaking of half-hearted, I know this is kind of dumb, but Harper's home run trot around the bases was 29.44 seconds, which would have been tied for the second slowest trot in the majors last year with Randy Arozarena. Again, kind of dumb, but overall, we can see that Harper is clearly in super chill mode for this game. And you might be wondering why, like what is he doing here? Is he just lazy or what's going on? Well, it's Harper's 15th year in the majors, so it would be absolutely understandable if he wouldn't be super excited for a random spring training game. But he actually went into detail on his approach after this game, where he said, quote, "I'm just trying to quiet down as much as possible, meaning I don't get so amped up and so excited that my swing goes to crap. I'm just trying to slow down." So yeah, maybe Harper's being a little bit lazy, but I think this is also very strategic on his part. I think he's specifically trying to chill out after maybe being a little too amped up all of last year. But either way, it's just cool to see that Harper's swing is still so good that he can hit a home run with one of the lowest exit velos of the year.